Hello, and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Natgas hasn't moved a lot, but yeah, since the last update, we have obviously, we turned around in our support area or trend reversal zone, that where we expected a trend shift back to the upside. I think we had already done that in the last video, so that's all right. And now we might be heading down into the next support area, which I gave you in the last video. So we were expecting here a bit of a retracement. Let's see if we get it. But for everybody who's new on the channel, where are we? Looking at the bigger picture, the idea is still on this chart, and I sound like a little bit like a broken record, but someone wrote it below one of my videos recently that I'm the best broken record they have at the moment. But yeah, it's a nice it's a nice comment, but it is annoying because the market is obviously very slow, and anybody who watched the last video in March and is tuning in again, that person wouldn't have missed a thing. It's a very boring market at the moment, the Natgas market. A lot of markets are ranging at the moment, even though we start to see some impulses coming into various markets, but Natgas is still very boring, and we make only very small and slowly some progress here at the moment on the chart. It's still one of the most popular assets we analyze on this channel for some reason. Now, looking at the Natgas chart, I still expect that we are in a wave 4 correction. Yeah, wave 4, after price bottomed in February in a wave 3. By the way, this is the Natgas futures chart. And yeah, the idea is that we moved up already in an A wave, we came down in a B wave, and that we're basically forming this flat structure. It's one type of a correction. It's called a sideways correction. Well, I think we can pretty much see that it's a sideways correction. And the C wave is unfolding now. Now we need to look at the C wave, because that is the wave in which we currently are. So it means if we are in a wave 4 correction, it is only a corrective phase within a downtrend that makes one more low fairly likely. In the primary scenario, I would expect one more low after this wave 4 high. Yeah, one more low. In an alternative wave count, the wave 2 low, that one more low has already formed here in April, and we will not get another low. But the current price action, which is very much overlapping, it looks very corrective to the upside, doesn't give me any solid evidence that we have already bottomed in this bear market. So primarily I am focused on higher, but only short term until we see a reaction, ideally in the resistance area below between 315 and 452. And also we've got the 391 level here, as well as 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. But let's zoom into the detailed wave count, because if we say, okay, we are in this C wave to the upside of wave 4, we currently see this as an ending diagonal. So the C wave is unfolding as a 5-wave move, and I have to count all of these sub waves as 3-wave moves. I've got this wave 1, I've got the wave 2, we are still in a 3rd wave as it seems. There should be a 4 and a 5. The 3rd wave would be also an ABC structure in which we have formed already an A wave, the B wave in our trend reversal area, which was also a setup, and we're now rallying in a C wave. Now, if you want to call that a rally, not convinced yet, okay? And if we fail again, then we will re-enter this orange support area, and 229 remains bullish support. Below 229, we are heading back to 214, and that's really the make or break point for higher, because below $2.14, I think we are going to head to new lows more directly. That is really the make or break point for further continuation to the upside. It's basically an invalidation point. But yeah, we said, okay, look, we are moving higher in a 3rd wave. We said we probably can count already an A wave in the 3rd wave, basically the first wave up. Then I gave you a support area for the wave B. After the A wave, you get a B wave. I gave you an area and highlighted, look, going to the 50% fib level or lower is likely. The 38.2 fib level would be quite shallow. So ideally we go to the 50% at least. That also happened, and I said, look, we need that break above the trend line to have a first indication that we have really bottomed. So the expectation was to find a low in this area, but you can't really confirm it until we break out of this trend channel to indicate trend shift. That happened, and I'm now very much observing if we are heading higher in this 5-wave move within a C wave. In the last video we had already completed here potential wave 1 and I gave you a support area for a pullback, which we might actually go into. Relevant bullish short-term micro support is now at 255. So that means as long as we're holding 255, I can uphold the idea and defend the idea that we're already in a C wave. Below that level, this larger box will become relevant again, all the way down to 229. But it looks like, I mean, the move down looks very corrective, and we don't easily seem to fall back below the trend line. So it seems like we have already found a low in that B wave and that we're already in the C wave of the third wave, which ideally is an impulse. And again, $2.55 is now short-term support. And the closer we get to that level, even though the higher than the likelihood that it's going to break this setup, this micro setup here, but it will also indicate that reward to risk is quite favorable. Yeah, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.